The mind that sees no opposing states, meaning the mind that dwells within, or the being that dwells within, or the human, or the person that dwells within, whatever dwells within speaks. Whatever dwells within cannot differentiate between good and bad, cannot differentiate between attachment and detachment, cannot differentiate between ideas, concepts, thoughts that have flavors or senses of making assumptions, attempts, theorizing, guessing what is taking place. To live with a life, to live with a mind as life, just relying on that middle state, that non-taking sides state. Perfect example for the average ego is, regardless of why you go to a football match, there are two teams that play against each other. Not interested in what team is better, what team is more colourful, what team is the suggested team to support. Only interested in the football, in the action, in the activity. So at the end of the game, who won means nothing. Who lost means nothing. Was the experience fully and totally enjoyed? Football. Football. The game. The action. The experience. The sensation of being involved in a screen with incredible amounts of noise, imagery, movement, drama, and all the stuff that goes towards a football game always comes out as not as the winner or the loser, but that contented being at the end of the day says, that was, in my time world, 90 minutes well spent. Now, this eliminates competitiveness, it eliminates preferences, it eliminates division, it eliminates racism, sectarianism, capitalism, communism. It squashes all opposing ideas and concepts about there being more than one in this universe. More than one means two. Two means dual. Two means there's me and you going to the football match. No, there is only what is taking place, with no words, with no meanings, with no minds. There may be two forms attending the same football match, but there's no notification, there's no identification, there's no need to say, oh look, me and you are at the football match. It's not a very easy thing to describe, being unable to grasp what I used to grasp, what this I used to grasp. Avid football fan for an avid football team. Avid mindset that this one is attached, this one is detached. These words are arising from mind, from conceptual ways of thinking, that there is a problem, or there's no problem, or there is something attached, or there is something detached. To move out of attachment, you have to attach to another thing. That other thing can be I have to attach to being detached from that what I am attached to. Where is the common sense? Where is the sense the human is so downtrodden? The human mind that it seems to be expanding and growing and giving meaning and wonderful worlds for this world is downtrodden itself into a dissolution. Because when the dissolution comes, the opposing states go. There is only that what is in the middle. Is it peace or war? No. It's contentment. It's life. It's existence. It's being here as it is. There's no mind that tries to make sense of it, tries to destroy it, tries to break it down, tries to build it up. It's just an idea. Enlightenment and awakening destroys that genuine enlightenment, that when you are confronted by this voice, you don't have a choice, you see? So you're taken to the side of no choice for that moment, because this voice takes away all the nonsense that you've been thinking about since your birth. This birth, previous births, the original Rumi birth, the original Assisi birth, matters not. Takes away all the nonsense. You watch any experience unfold in front of you, you take no sides. Unless there is some sort of act where there is someone trying to harm another one, which is a natural animalistic instinct to protect and to defend our human family, there is no interest in what is taking place. So when it comes to the voting station, who will I vote? I don't know. I have no interest in voting, and I have no interest in non-voting. You see? So whatever happens on the day, life will make a decision. The mind will not make a decision. Life, that force, that source that we are here representing, you can call it God, you can call it spirit, you can call it whatever you like, consciousness, that will happen when it's about to happen, and it will happen in the present moment, because in the present moment there is not one opposing thought, not one opposing mind, not one opposing method, not one opposing practice. There is only that what they call Buddha. Absolute contentment as it is, with every aspect of life. You may say that is a very extremely damaging effect on the world, and that one is the way out of it. And you go, it will unfold on its own. Whatever you're talking about to that speaker, to that raiser of a problem, or a non-problem, or a joyful problem, it will unfold on its own. There is no point in looking to the future to see where the next pandemic's coming from. It will take place on its own. To actually think about what is taking place in the future creates a reality that it's about to take place in the future. But nothing ever takes place in the future. Everything always takes place in the present moment. There is no pandemic in the present moment, apparently, to this body, to this community. It will not take place in the future. Your mind wants to go to the future, or it wants to go to the past. The past and the future do not exist. They will never exist. They have never existed. Everything has been experienced in the present moment. And that's life. And that's always going to be the case. Nothing will change it. You can imagine, your mind, your thought can imagine being in the future. Your memory system can imagine the experience that you thought you had as a child. Was it you, or was it just an experience, a thought, a passing moment, a passing lull, taking you out of your true original state, the state that is beyond I?